In this session, we're going to learn about the implementation of the Sumproduct function in Microsoft Excel. Now let's learn how this function works by taking up an example. Suppose you're in a situation when you have different currency notes in your hand. Say you have a currency note of 1 unit, say $1, $10, $100, $500 and $1000 in your hand, and you have different number of them also. So for a $1 note you have 100 of them. For a $100 notes you have 25 units of those, and you also have one $1000 note also. Now you are faced with the formidable task of calculating what is the total amount of money that you have in your hand. Now it is a laborious task if you were to multiply each of them individually. Like in this case, I may go on and multiply each value like this, and so on, and in the end I can simply add up these values to get my final result. Now this is a laborious and a tedious process, and Excel has a very good way around this problem, and it is called a Sumproduct function. Now what Sumproduct function tells you is it automatically multiplies this value with this value with this, and so on, and gives you the added result, the kind of result which we were trying to get from our previous activity. So let us apply the Sumproduct function over here. Now it throws me that it needs multiple criteria over here. The first criteria is I need to put in the first array over here. The first array I select is the dollar notes. It tells me that this is the array in which I have stored my dollar notes over here, the number of the value of the dollar notes over here. The second array is how many number of notes do I have for each type of dollar note. That is the array I want to select over here. Now mind it, these two arrays should contain the same number of cells. What I mean to say is that you cannot have an array in which there are 5 cells in the first array and 4 in the another. It will give you an error. So we need to select the whole 5 cells over here, close the bracket and press enter. So this is what we get. We get 9100. Now the interpretation of the value 9100 is that the total sum value of all the dollar notes that I have in my hand is $9100. Now this is a way more easier process than what we were trying to do before. But anyways, let's just try to complete and verify our result whether it is correct or not. So continuing on with the previous one, I go on individually multiplying each and every value over here. Now I have the value for each and every type of note that I have. To find out the total value of all the dollars in my hand, I simply need to sum up this thing. Now from our previous sessions we have learned that we can use a sum function to calculate this thing. So I use a sum function over here. So there you go, spot on, 9100, again an answer. So our process of using the Sumproduct function gave us a similar result as compared to when we used multiplication of these individual values and eventually adding them up. So the Sumproduct function performs two functions at the back end at the same time. It multiplies this and this array with this array, and then adds up the whole values which we get from the multiplication of these two. That comes to around 9100. Now when the arrays are very big, when the number of values are a lot in number, this function is of great help. So this is all about the Sumproduct function. Thank you for watching.